What's up-y? As you can see, I've been using my Rogaine, and the hair has been hairing. Just kidding, it's a Temu wig. But I kind of love it. I don't wear wigs out in public, but I will wear wigs on YouTube sometimes. Like, never, but I'm gonna start wearing this wig because I really like it. It's so blonde and beautiful. I just love it. But anyway, welcome to the video. My name is Austin Julie Lohi. Subscribe if you're new here, or if you are a subscriber, welcome back. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a like if you feel like it. But anyways, in today's video, we're going to discuss my February reading wrap-up and my March TBR. So without further ado, let's get it. So I only read 3 books in February. The first book was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. I hear the Throne of Glass series gets good around book 4 or 5, which is Queen of Shadows. It's 5 if you read Assassin's Blade first. It's 4 if you read it fourth. I don't know. Some people don't read Assassin's Blade. Like my friend Anna, she didn't read Assassin's Blade and she still liked it. So I don't know about what the author entails and all that. But yeah, I read Crown of Midnight. I gave it 4 stars. It was good. But I'm ready to move on in the series. I have to wait like month to month to get it because my Audible credit comes in at the end of the month. And I'm using that to get all of the Throne of Glass series. But yeah. Second book I read, it was an audiobook called The Convoluted Universe. I'll put the cover right here. It was really good. It was cool insight. It's like channeled material, so it was really interesting. My stepdad was reading it, and I was like, ooh, I got to get on that because I wanted to read those. So I wasn't reading along. As I was exercising, getting my steps and stuff, I listened to the audiobook, and it was really good. I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, it's kind of spiritual, kind of like Aliens, Atlantis, unknown mysteries and stuff like that. So it was really interesting, and I'm currently on book 2, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, it was good. And then the third book I read was A Share of Freedom. I love June Ray Wood. She is such a good author, and it was super nostalgic to read because I read these in middle school, and it was just so good. I loved it. It's a quick book, 200 some pages, really good. Like I said, I gave it 5 stars. But June Ray Wood, you might know her because she's the author of The Man Who Loved Clowns. I'll put a picture here. I read that last year, I think. Maybe the year before last even. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But I have all 5 of her books now. So we're going to discuss them during the TBR portion. But yeah, that's all the books I read in February. I didn't read a lot. But I did, as you can see, now we'll move on to the March TBR. I did read about halfway through Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I love Ali Hazelwood. I've read almost every book she's put out except for her novella trilogy. I haven't read that yet. Loathe to Love You is the name of the trilogy. I haven't read that yet, but I've read the rest, and the only one I didn't like was Bride. Don't get me started on that. It was not good. But I did read I am reading Deep End currently. I love the sprayed edges, by the way. That's so cute. I think this is her first book with sprayed edges, which is kind of cool. But that's like the trend now that everyone is after Fourth Wing is to get sprayed edges. But yeah, Deep End's really good. I'm about halfway through. So this will be the first book that I'm reading in the month of March. The second book is an audiobook, Convoluted Universe Part 2. I'll put a picture here. I like it better already. I'm about a third of the way through, maybe a little more. It's a lot better than the first book. I felt like I'm into like spiritual kind of understanding and the journey of the soul and reincarnation and stuff like that. So it's really interesting when I listen to stuff like that. But I could give 2 shits about aliens. You know, I don't care about UFOs. I don't care about aliens unless they're coming to beam me off of this bitch. I do not care. So yeah, Convoluted Universe Book 2 is the audiobook I'm listening to. And then we have, of course, Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. How many pages is this? It's a little more than the last one, I think. 562 pages. So I will get to this. I have the audiobook. I'm just not really in a reading mood right now, but I'll get back on track. But yeah, Heir of Fire is that next book that I plan on reading after Deep End. I'm so excited to continue on in the Throne of Glass series, so I'm excited about that. So, Heir of Fire. Okay, and then I have the final two Junrei Wood books, When Pigs Fly and About Face. I read When Pigs Fly several times growing up. I remember really liking it, so I can't wait to read it, and they're pretty short, like 200 some pages. I don't remember a lot about Face, except for, like, this girl is a carny. Well, like, her family, like, runs the carnival or whatever, and then this girl has a birthmark on her face that she's embarrassed about or something. But I know it's, like, interconnected with this book, too, I think. So it's really interesting. But yeah, those two books are next. And then, do I have another book? Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. Oh, shit. Ow. I still want to read Never Whistle at Night, the Indigenous anthology book. My mom has the audiobook, so I can use hers. But I just have to get to it. So, being in kind of a reading slump, I worry about adding too much to my TBR because then it just rolls over to the next month and you guys are like, okay, let's get some new content. But yeah, Never Whistle at Night is on my TBR. Dilla, come in. Jump up here. Here, jump up here. Come on. Okay, she's not going to jump on the bed. But Dilla's here visiting. And then I got this book. I'm really interested to read it because I have bipolar 1. And it's called The Spiritual Gift of Madness, The Failure of Psychiatry and the Rise of the Mad Pride Movement. I have bipolar 1 with psychotic features. I manage it with meds, obviously. Or else I'll be off the handle. Some people might think I'm off the handle because of this wig, but I'm not. But yeah, I want to read this book because it feels like every time I go manic, it feels like my spirit is trying to rise up out of my body. Like, that's how it feels. And, like, I get delusions of grandeur, all of that. There's Dilla. So it's really intense and stuff, but it's like, is this a spiritual experience or a mental health experience? So it's really interesting, kind of not being able to decide between those two. But yeah, this is by Seth Farber, PhD. It's a thickums. How many pages? Oh, not too bad. It's just really research dense. Notes. Appendix. Okay. 396 pages. That's not too bad. So yeah, I want to get to that. All right, so that is my February reading wrap up and March TBR. I hope you guys enjoy. I have some videos coming this month. I'm doing my holiday vlogs again. If you haven't noticed that on my channel, if you're new, then just so you know, I do holiday vlogs, which my holiday vlogs are like, okay, so like the day after Valentine's Day, I record all through the month until the next holiday, which is St. Patrick's Day, and then I upload a St. Patrick's Day vlog. So it's not all just on the holiday I vlog, it's the whole month. So that's the reason those are kind of long videos. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you could, please. And have yourself an amazing, fabulous, spectacular, phenomenal day. Peaceys!